Hello everyone, so 12-6, so I have a few more examples on angle measurement. So let's look that up. So I actually have, this is theorem number 89 on page number 906. So I have three different case scenarios with this one. So here comes the first case scenario. So if you have a circle and two secant lines, so something that goes like this. And the angle, which we're going to be looking for, is outside the circle. So let's just say this is angle 1. Okay, now for this one here, so what I see is I still have few arcs in here. So the first arc, if I look at, let's just say this is my first arc, this is X. The second arc, let's say it's this one, which is Y, and that's angle 1. So that's first case scenario. I'm going to show you rest of those, but idea is all the same. So let me draw those out first. So case number 2, it's going to be the same thing. But before we had two secant lines. Now I have one tangent and one secant. But still what I see is the angle, which is this one here, it's still outside. I see two arcs. So the first one is the biggest one. Let's just name this X. The second one is, it's medium size, I would say. This is X, it's Y there. It's similar to the first one. And now let me put up case 3, which is the last one. Again, idea is the same, so that's the reason I want you to understand all three shapes first. So in the last circle, what I have is, I have two tangents like this. So same idea, angle still outside. This is angle number 1. Now I see two arcs on the circle, so I would label this one, the bigger one, as X. So second one, which is the medium size or the one in the middle, I would name this Y, and angle is outside. Okay, what would be the equation? So equation for all of these three different cases, it's going to be the same. So in order to find angle 1, you have to take the biggest arc, which is X in all of these, the outside one, the biggest one, take away the medium size or the middle arc, which is Y, and take half of that. That's how we find the angle. Here you go. So let me show you an example. So let's say here's the circle. I have one tangent, one secant, and the angle outside here is 20 degrees. And this big arc, which is out here, is 95 degrees. And this medium size arc, which normally we put as Y, is missing. How do we solve for this one? So multiple ways you can attempt this problem. Either you can start off with setting up the equation. As the equation, as you know, it's angle 1 half X minus Y, right? So angle 1, this time it's already there, so I'm just going to say it's 20 degrees. 1 half angle X, X is actually the biggest arc in here, which is 95. Y is missing. I will leave it like that. Simplify, times it by 2 both sides. This becomes 40, and it's 95 minus Y. Subtract 95 both sides. It's negative 55, which eventually going to be equal to 55 degrees. There you go. So that's how we deal with. So let's say you don't want to set up the equation. You want to do mental math. So think about the relationship. Isn't it this angle is the half of something? It's half of difference of two angles, isn't it? So if the half is 20, what do you think? What would be the total? Right? So the total would be 40. And where do you get 40 from? So 40 is normally difference of these two arcs, isn't it? So you already know this is 95. What would you put here to get a difference of 45? So it's going to be 55. That's just another way to look at it. So this is pretty much all. So either you can set up the equation or you can do mental math. Either ways, it's fine. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.